The haunted highway. Late one stormy night, Alex found himself driving on a desolate highway in the middle of nowhere. The rain poured relentlessly, and the windshield wipers struggled to keep up. He was tired, having driven for hours, and he just wanted to reach his destination as quickly as possible. As Alex continued down the dark and winding road, he noticed something strange in his rearview mirror. A faint pair of glowing eyes seemed to be following him from a distance. He shook it off, attributing it to fatigue and the eerie atmosphere of the night. However, the feeling of being watched grew stronger. Every time he looked back, those glowing eyes seemed closer, and a chilling sensation crawled up his spine. His heart pounded, and he tried to focus on the road ahead, but fear gnawed at him. Suddenly, his car's headlights flickered, and the engine sputtered. Panicking, Alex pulled over to the side of the road and tried to restart the engine. It wouldn't budge. He was stranded in the middle of nowhere, on a dark and deserted highway. Feeling vulnerable and alone, Alex decided to call for help, but there was no cell service. He got out of the car, hoping to find a better signal, but the rain intensified, soaking him to the bone. His breath hitched as he turned around, and there, only a few feet away, stood a shadowy figure with glowing eyes. Frozen in terror, Alex couldn't move. The figure slowly approached him, its eyes burning with an otherworldly intensity. It was a ghastly sight, and Alex could feel an unnatural coldness emanating from it. He tried to speak, but his voice caught in his throat. In a whisper that echoed in his mind, the figure spoke, "You are trespassing in my domain, mortal." Alex mustered all his courage and managed to ask, "What do you want from me?" "You have disturbed the spirits that dwell on this highway," the figure replied. "Now you must pay the price." With a wave of its hand, the figure summoned an ethereal mist that enveloped Alex. He felt disoriented, as if he was being pulled into another dimension. Terrifying apparitions appeared around him, tormenting his mind with their malevolent presence. Alex's heart pounded as he struggled to escape the nightmarish visions. He closed his eyes, trying to shield himself from the horror, but there was no escape. The spirits were toying with him, and he was at their mercy. Hours passed, and when the morning sun finally broke through the stormy clouds, the mist dissipated, and the figure vanished. Alex found himself back in his car, the engine running smoothly. Shaken and bewildered, he drove away from the haunted highway as quickly as he could. Since that fateful night, Alex never spoke of the terrifying encounter to anyone. He couldn't explain what had happened, but he knew that the highway held dark secrets and restless spirits that would forever haunt his nightmares.
Subscribe Shadowy Shivers for more horror stories and contents.